Welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Y'all, we are almost at 16,000 subscribers, so be sure to smash that subscribe button if you are new here and like this video. Also, I got the first order of Adventuring with Amanda stickers sent out. I sold out of koozies, but you can still get a sticker. There is a link to my PayPal store in the description below. Wynston and I are back in southern Arizona after a few days back in the valley. I spent yesterday and last night with my mom, which was awesome, but I am so happy to be back in my van and reunited with Maddie and our friends in the desert down south. This weekend is going to be a lot of fun because we are actually headed to the 4th Avenue Tucson Street Festival, which I've never been to before, but I heard that it's absolutely amazing. My friend Sarah is working there, so I'm going to hook up with her to see what's up, and then my mom might meet us down there, so that would be super fun. But in this video, I'm going to show you just a little bit of driving footage as well as a time lapse of me setting up with camp. And as usual in these types of videos, I will show you what's popping down here in the desert. Let's get started. Setting up camp for me is a fairly easy, quick process. I think overall it generally takes me about 10 minutes, and the biggest part is getting everything out of the rooftop box that I need. Wynston's playpen, my rug, my collapsible trash bin, and my chair is really all I get out. Of course, I store my shower in there and my shower tent, but I don't get those things out unless I need them. So I set up my rug and Wynston's playpen first. I don't always put out my rug, but I do when I know I'm going to be somewhere for a while, or I have this rocky terrain. This is a 9x12 rug. I know it's big, but it folds up very easy, accordion style, and fits right into my rooftop box. Ultimately, it's great for Wynston's paws. That is the main reason that I have it. And he loves his playpen, so that is one of the first things that I do. And as you can see, Maddie came over today to make sure that I was doing everything up to Wynston's expectations. Y'all know that is important. It is windy today and sunny, so it's important that I get the tapestry up on Wynston's playpen. And I have clips to hold it in place. As usual, I do adjust his playpen and the tapestry to protect him, from the wind and give him shade. Throughout the day, I kind of shift it, but gives me something to do, if you will. So I put out my chair, put out his playpen, have my trash bin out, and since it is windy today, I do have to weigh it down. But the last thing on my list is to get out my water table, which I am putting up on my rug with my 3-gallon jug on top of it. And then I set my 3-gallon shower water jug next to it because I will need that in a few days. I also noticed that actually my collapsible sink is, I don't know, it might be on its last leg, so I might need to buy a new one or come up with a different solution. It seems like my collapsible sinks last me about a year at a time. Not bad for $10 to $12, but I'm starting to notice that this one has some wear and tear, and it might quite literally tear here soon. But a nice and simple setup, minimalist, just how I like it. I finished setting up camp. I decided this time to set up my water table on my rug. There's Wynston. He was just supervising Maddie putting up his shower tent. But this is what I have going on today. I'm actually going to be the one that drives us down to Tucson tomorrow while Maddie's van holds down our spot, if you will. And then at some point, I think I will, well, in a couple days, I will end up getting out my shower tent so I can get that done. But it was a gorgeous day today to get set up, and actually the weather is going to be magnificent for the weekend. High 60s, even supposed to get up to about 80 on Tuesday, but perfect nonetheless. Oof, the wind has picked up a bit. Nothing too crazy, but won't stop Wynston from working on his bone. So while Winston's working on his bone, I wanted to note a couple things. So my mom ordered from Amazon these super fun fairy lights, and it's a set of 12. So she had me pick some out, and so I chose these kind of white ones, and I also chose green, and I hung them up in my flowers. So I want to try and get a shot of that later when it's a little darker out. Also, I went to Costco the other day, and there was a 6-pack of these small candles for only 20 bucks. And these are Yankee candles, so they're really good and they last a while. And I really like to burn candles in my van when it's appropriate, of course, and safe. So I am really excited because Yankee candles are generally pretty pricey, but again, they are quality. So I got a 6-pack, so I'm excited about those. And I have to find a place to put my new white fairy lights, but I'm stoked to show you guys the green. Y'all, so in the course of making this video, I hit 16,000 subscribers. So thank you. I was not there when I started this video, so thank you so much. You guys rock my world. And actually, as I was going through my analytics, I noticed that over 40% of you who are watching this video right now are not subscribed. So be sure to hit that subscribe button because Wynston needs to eat for the week. Y'all, I'll tell you what. So hit that subscribe button. It helps me out so much. Also, I have all of my supplies for sending out my Adventuring with Amanda stickers. So even being on the road, I have all of my supplies, my stamps, everything to get them mailed out. So be sure to get your orders in, because I'm sending them out. I'm trying to as they come in. I was inundated this first week with orders, which is absolutely fantastic. And they are all sent out in the mail, but I'm ready to ship out more orders. So be sure to get your order in and I will get it out ASAP. Wynston is outside in his playpen right now, but I want to say that tonight is the first night that he will sleep on his new bed, which is the wedge foam that I put on his seat. So if you didn't catch it, he has a few different new beds in the van, but this will be the first night on the wedge foam. It's nice and flat, so I no longer have to worry about adjusting the pillows and everything that I had put underneath. And I think that he'll really like it. It shouldn't be too cold tonight, into the 40s, which is great camping weather for us. I have this micro fleece blanket for him, as well as a get out gear down blanket if he gets super cold, but he sleeps a little bit warmer than I do. Of course, he's a dog, so he has a fur coat, but I'm excited for him to get cozy on his bed later. It's around 5:30 and the wind picked up again a little bit, but as it gets later in the night, Wynston still likes to be outside, so I shift his playpen so I can see him in it. And he's relaxing under his towel. He's nice and warm. As you can see, also, he is absolutely passed out. So I am watching my shows and hanging out, but also keeping an eye on Kiddo while he hangs out. So I have my tablet that I'm watching my shows on, and I'm going to close up here soon. So thank you so much for tuning in and taking the time. I appreciate you. Be sure to like and subscribe. And me and Wynston will see you next time.